So this is a tutorial on how to do this clipping texture effects. So this stuff is actually very simple. So the first thing we'll do is bring our texture in. So download any texture of your choice. So then select a color you need. It's always probably a lighter color, and a gradient. Okay, let's use this one. So okay, I want this stuff to be okay. Yeah. So then remove the background. And change, I think it's better to change it to this green color, but deeper version. Okay. And we reduce the opacity. So it depends on how your background is. Depends on how your background is. This one can even be deeper. I don't know, I don't just like this color. Yeah. So maybe this one will be lighter. Oh. Yeah. So you save it. So after saving it, let's make this one white. So then this is the trick of how to make that shape. It's actually a shape, but we are making it with the bezier tool. So when you open the bezier, this eye is going to be. Let me open it again. This eye is going to be. Then you on your grid lines and put the magnet on. So then you move your grid lines to. Okay. Let me minus it. Let me remove it. So I remove this line. So the next thing we'll do is, because since the grid line is on, I'll put one more stuff down, put one down. So then I will move this one to this place. I'll move it to this place, then this one to this place. Then I'll put this straight on the line, this straight on the line, this one straight here. Then I'll join them together. So this one too, straight down, this one too, straight down. So I'll increase the opacity so that the opacity is increased. Then I'll reduce the stroke. So what we need is this curve here, this curve. So then I'll bring that thing I saved as a texture. I'll bring it as a texture. So yes, you can see it now. See, it's coming in. Everything is coming in. So what makes it like a 3D format is inner shadow. So inner shadow, we're going to tweak the inner shadow like this. So we're going to put a lighter version of it. Very light. Can you see it now? Very light version. Then we'll reduce the opacity. Reduce the opacity. So can you see it now? We've gotten it very easily. So another thing to bring in the beauty is always like PSCC for the glass effect. So can you see it? Can you see now that we have gotten it? Exactly. So you can style it as you want. Okay, let's edit it. You can style it as you want. So this one might come down like this. That's it. So you can also use the mask tool if you need a cutout, something like this. Can you see it? So something like this, always very beautiful, very beautiful, especially when you have something at the front of it. Let me chip in the model. So can you see the beauty? So it's very beautiful. So let's start on that. Now the next tutorial we are doing is this test effect. Oh, okay. Let's do let's do overlay. So let me bring in an image so that we can understand the context of overlay. So okay, we have an image like this, and I want to put a text on it, like a text. I want the text to like show very well. One thing you don't know that we can do is, when we want to edit this now, we'll go to the edit, this place, edit here, then gradient. We need a gradient for this, so we turn this to a very darker version, then we'll reduce this on opacity, reduce it to the end, so we have something like this. Can you see it? Can you see the blending? So it's very good for blending. Just blend. Can you see it now? Can you see the effect? So you can just do it. You can't do it in normal color. You can only do it in this edit. So can you see that? That's blend the background. That's like an overlay, and you can put any text in it very easily. So I think that's very easy, but don't think someone else know it. So that's another way to make an overlay. So, and it's also nice with blending images. Just bring an image as a texture. Let me do one. Bring as an image as a texture. Should I do that? Let's use this one as an example. So can you see? Just play around with it and you get it very fast. And so that it's blend it. So it's always good with like church background. When you need a church background, just blend it as you wish. So that's that. So another one we want to do is this test effects. And this test effects, I actually got it on Pixellab. This Pixellab. So how can we get this test effect? So start from a new text, and we're using these colors. 1, 2, 3, 4. So check for the color code here. Can you see the color code? The second one, this is the color code. The third color, this is the color code, and the fourth one, this is the color code. So let's start on that. I'm cutting the color already, so you can use it on any text of your designer. So let's see Brick College. So all these tests will be a gradient. So the first one, okay. I'll put this as a color here. So I'll be picking my color from all those shapes I made. Gradients. So the first one will be a very deep one. Yes. So we're using 4 colors. That will give us that gold texture. Can you see? It brings that out. So another thing we'll be using is we're using another gradient color for the stroke. Yes, so the stroke. Let me show you the strokes. This is the gradient color 1, and the other gradient color for the stroke. So copy the text. I will copy the color code. So I'm going to add mine here. So I've added the stroke. So the next one is the 3D. That's what made it like this. So the 3D, we're going to off this simulate lighting. I'm going to off it. You can see that it's already getting to it. So you can tweak it as you want. So let me check it out. Use oblique in this place. Okay. So yes, I think I made a 3D rotation here. Yes. Yeah. So can check the 3D. Let's see. Don't do it too much. It's just normal. So another thing that makes it very realistic is your shadow. So reduce the opacity of your shadow and the flow radius. And your shadow makes it more. Can you see it's now more realistic, as if you are dead to the wall. So increase our flow radius, reduce our shadow. Now the last one is the bevel, inner shadow. Yes. So this is what we use for our inner shadow. Use another light version. This is the color code for our inner shadow. So let's make the inner shadow. Then we'll bring it down a little. Yeah. So I think that's that. Consider we're cutting exactly what we want. So that's how to get text effects on Pixellab. So and give it any this thing you want. Another thing that you do is I give it a small curve, so you can see it. So any text you want, any text you need to go on it. Can you see it? So you can see it. We've gotten our text effect. So the next one is how to get the shadow effect like this. Some of us does not know this stuff, so let me teach you how to do it. So first thing is taking a shape. then giving it a little curve, you reduce the opacity, then you add stroke. But now we are going to use gradient, so we're going to be using 3 colors. The first color at the first end will be deep, second one will also be deep, then the one at the middle is going to be transparent totally. So then you tweak it as you want. So you can probably put another one here to give it kind of feel. So that's very simple. That's it. So that's just it. You can make this one too. So you can see it. So you can put it to anywhere you want, and with any color. So you can add color from here. So can you see it? This is how they do this effect on Pixellab. Thank you for watching.